everybody and welcome back to another Scratch tutorial. Today we will learn how to create a digital pet game. The first thing we have to do is have a blank slot and we have to add our pet that we have to pet and add our backdrop as well. For this I will upload my own sprites and my own backdrop. So I'll see you when I got it done. Now, if you have all of the sprites and backdrops, you would want to add some codes. But if you have like this backdrop where you want to go day, night, sunset, sunrise, you will have to add other code for that. So let's go to code, go to events, when green flag was clicked, controls, forever, go to looks, switch backdrop, and put your backdrop where you want to start. So this is the sunset, the morning part, and then we will wait for how long there is morning, and then it will turn into night. So I want it to be 30 seconds, and then it will switch the backdrop into sunset. Wait for 1 second and go to looks again, switch the backdrop into your night. Now it will turn into daytime, wait for 30 seconds, turn into sunset, and then after 1 second it will turn into night. And if you wait for another 30 seconds, you'll go to looks, switch backdrop, and switch it to sunrise. Now go to controls, wait 1 second, and go to looks, switch backdrop to the morning. No, because this is the forever block, it will repeat it. So wait 1 second and then go back to a loop. So if you wait for 30 seconds here, it will turn to sunset, and wait for 1 second and will turn into night. And if you wait for a 30 second, it will turn into sunrise. Wait 1 second and it will loop. So let's see if it will work. And if you want your pet to sleep, you have to have another costume for that. There, it will switch between it. So let's add a code where your pet will sleep when it turns nighttime. So to do that, is go into events, go to when backdrop switches to night, it will switch to the costume, to the second costume, which is the sleeping costume. Let's actually rename them to make it easier. Sleep and sitting. And then get your forever loop. And when the pet is on, when the backdrop is on sunrise, sunset, and the morning, it will wake up. But not sunrise until morning, it will wake up. Sunset, it will just be sitting, and on morning it will just be sitting. If you do that on a forever loop, it will do it forever. But if you don't put in forever loop like this, it will be staying sitting into sleeping into sitting. Just a loop. It's just a loop. So when it turns into night, it will go to the sleeping costume. The sleeping costume or sleeping sprite. So let's wait, and then there it will sleep, and then wait for the morning, and it will wake up. But we want the bamboo and the drink to work. I have multiple drinks, costume or sprites, and when the panda drinks it, it will lose it, and when it go back here, it will be full again. So let's add a code for that. But first, we will have to have a variable. So let's rename this first variable into hunger, and this make a brand new variable called thirst. And it will pop up right there, thirst and hunger. So when you click the bamboo or the water, it will eat it / drink it, and it will minus the thirst and hunger depending which sprite you clicked. So let's add a code for that. Well, let's add something where the panda gets thirsty or the panda gets hungry. So there's a code for that too. By going to events, when green flag was clicked, go to variables, change hunger by 1. But we want it every time it will change hunger by 1 every 10 seconds. So let's go to controls and get a wait block and let's wait for 10 seconds, and the hunger will go up by 1. The same for the thirst. It will go up by 1 after 10 seconds. But to get rid of it, you have to click the sprites to feed it or give it a drink. So let's add a code for that. So let's go to events. When this sprite was clicked block, it will go to the panda's mouth. So let's go to motions. Get a glide 1 second to X and Y block. And we'll replace that with a 0.5. And we'll change the speed of it. But we want this to stay in here where the game starts. So how to do that? We'll have to get when green flag was clicked, go to motions and go to XY block and copy and paste the X and Y on the bottom of your game. So let's just copy it and paste it right here. And then when the game starts, it will stay right there. But if you clicked it, it will go through the panda. It will go to the panda. So let's add a code for that. Just put it where you want. Copy the X and Y and replace the X and Y on the block, the glide block. Put it to the X and Y like this one. This is -17, this is -17, this is Y -5, this is Y -5. So when I click the bamboo, it will go to the panda. And we will change the score by -1 when it glides to the panda. But we want to add another another code where it will play a sound. Play sound byte until done, or just get the starts byte there. I mean start sound byte. And if you and we want this to go back to this position, so let's just copy the X and Y. But make sure to glide, not go to, or else it will just teleport. And then like that. But we want it to be, it will minus the hunger. To do that, go to variables, go to change hunger by 1, and change hunger by 1 to -1. Now when you do this, it will minus hunger. So if you wait 10 seconds, it will go back to 0 and the thirst will go up. But we don't want our panda to get thirsty. So let's add a code that will make the water go to the panda and the panda will drink it. So let's go to the water bottle or the glass of water, go to events, when green flag was clicked. The same thing like in the bamboo, where is the bamboo, say go to XY, but not this XY code. We have to use this one from the water, where the water is placed. So let's go to motions. Let's go to XY block, and it will automatically put it there. So when it starts, it will automatically go there. Now let's go to events. When this sprite was clicked, the same code on the bamboo, which is this one. But instead of bite, you should have your sound effect where it drinks. And change hunger by, replace the hunger by thirst. Change it by -1, and it will glide back where it started. So let's add a code where it's the same as this, but replace the hunger with thirst and replace the bite with a sound effect where it drinks. So that's when this sprite was clicked. Go to motions, glide 1 second, replace that with 0.5, and make sure to glide it to -17, -45. So when we click this, it will go there. Oh, okay. So we want it to go here, which is different to this and this. So that's why we'll have to change it by putting it here where we wanted to drink it. We'll copy the X and Y to this so it will do that. But want to do a sound effect. Well, let's see what are the codes here. Change variables, and change hunger by 1, but replace the hunger with thirst and replace the 1 with -1. If you want to add a sound effect, you will go to sounds and start sound. And now we will need it to glide back like this code, but where it is placed. So let's go to motions, glide 1 second, and replace that with 0.5. replace the numbers, the X and Y here, with the first X and Y that you use. So when you click it will shrink. But we want it to be at the same speed so it will finish the sound. So you will have to know how long the sound is. So the sound is 1.76. So we have to go to controls, wait, and wait for 1.76. But while it's drinking, we would like it to go less water. Like, I have different sprites for it. So let's add a code for that. We'll go to looks and switch the costumes. But we have to put the first one there. But let's actually switch the name of this so it won't be confusing. Water 1, water 2, and water 3. So when it started, it will go to water, and when it goes to the panda, it will go to less water. So let's switch costume after this and switch it to water 1. Oops. Let's just delete that. And we won't need the wait block if it is the same speed. So let's do that. Make sure it's the bottom of your sound effect. And switch costume to water 2. Let's switch the costume to water 3. But we want it to wait every single time. So let's go to controls, wait, and change the wait 1 second to wait 0.5 between them, like this. So it will look like, but we want it to go back up. To do that, you'll need go back to looks, and after gliding back to where you started, go to water. Now it's going back to full. So the water and hunger is now working. But if you want to name your panda, it will go to the panda. When green flag was clicked, going to controls. If then, get rid of the if then, go to sensing and get an ask what's your name. Replace the what's your name to name the pet you choose. So I'll just put it, name your panda. So when it starts, we'll ask to name your panda. So let's just call our panda Fluffy. Then the game will start. The hunger, the thirst. So now that you know how to do that, I hope you guys learn how to make a digital pet game here. So I wish you guys enjoy, and goodbye.